I'm glad you guys could all make it today. We had a nice discussion last week, and it seems like you were able to bring in the kids, and we can talk about what's going on a little more. And how have you been feeling? I know that you haven't been feeling well.
No, I think it's getting worse.
Have you been able to hook up with the program at all and try to go back to AA?
I don't really see what's the point, at this point. I mean, I'm gonna die anyway, so I don't see why it would make a difference.
I know it could make a difference, and without trying, perhaps, you know the options if you don't try. So, Mom, what do you think?
I just don't think he cares anymore. He did it once before, and it's not worth it to him anymore, and we're ready to take the next step.
Kids, do you understand?
A little, I guess.
Yeah, she's leaving him right at the point where he's about to die and he's going to die alone. And we obviously don't have a choice in it.
I don't think the kid should grow up in the house if he's going to be behaving like this and doing the things that he does. They don't need to see that.
What does he do?
Well, tell me how you're feeling about this. How is school going?
It's okay. Oh, I'm doing okay in school, right?
Yeah, but you didn't do your homework like I asked you last night.
And why were you asking?
Because I was gonna do it on the bus in the morning.
Guys, let's talk about this one minute. Mom, why is your son talking to his brother, about homework?
It's so chaotic in the household, and I'm at work, and I can't keep track of what they do all the time, so the older son kind of has to take care of his younger brother.
So we're going to talk about something called boundaries. Even though you might be leaving, it's important because you're going to take these behaviors with you. And there are just certain areas that children are responsible for, and then there's areas where parents are responsible for.
It's so tough, though. I'm never home. He doesn't do anything. I just don't know
He's
how to make
sick.
it work.
He's sick.
And you're
He
making
won't
us
get
leave
help.
him.
Mm-hmm.
This is so hard.
It
You
is
were
hard.
sick when he left you.
It's hard.
Looking at my brother.
What do you think about this? You seem to be mature for your age.
I feel like I'm stuck in the middle. Like, you want us to leave Dad. Dad obviously needs us. I get that he's in a bad place, but I mean, didn't you guys take vows, like, in sickness and in health? Like, where did that go? Out the window?
Sometimes there are certain things about adults that are difficult for children to understand. And your mom is making a decision, I believe, that is the best for the two of you at this time.
Why does she get to make all the decisions, though? He's our dad. Why doesn't he get a say?
Well, Dad, you want to explain that?
I disagree that it's the best decision. I mean, this is they're running out of time to spend with me. I feel like they should get to spend what little time they do have with me while they can. And that way, at least when I'm gone, they can say that at least they got to, see me as much
If
as
you would
possible.
take care of yourself, you would have more time.
I tried to do that, and it's too
You've
hard.
had 18 years of sobriety. You know what you need to do. I mean, your family loves you. It's obvious your children don't want to leave you. I don't believe your wife wants to, but, she's got to be concerned about her welfare and her recovery. I mean, she stood by you now, what was it, about a year or so?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, you can reconsider treatment.
This is why we should have just had a male therapist.
Why?
Because she's on her side. She's not even listening.
Well,
Nobody cares about Dad.
I'm trying to be objective with Dad and telling him, why she feels the way she does, as she's expressed it to me, so that he can hear it from a different person. And I understand as well how difficult it is for you to go back to the program after so many years of being sober and having relapse. But you have a family that loves you and needs you and wants you to get well.
I mean, honestly, if I wasn't dying, it would be different. But I mean, I just have, who knows how much time I have left, and I don't want to spend it, at rehab. I want to spend it with my kids.
And I want you to spend time with the kids, but I don't want them to be witness to these shenanigans.
I mean, are you actively involved with the children? Are you sharing time with them, or are you at home hanging out on the couch playing video games and watching TV?
Well, I watch TV and play video games with them.
And that's what we like to do together. Mom doesn't do any of that stuff with us.
I'm too busy working, providing for the family because he can't.
You're too
Those are the
busy
decisions
always
that he's
yelling
made.
and trying to make us move and leave that alone.
It's what's best for us right now.
Has anybody asked us what's best for us?
Well, you have financial support if you leave as well.
That's right.
And I'm not siding with Mom. I just, I want her to have an opportunity to kind of express some of the real facts. And I think when you share with your children or what they're observing is very emotional.
It's definitely hard on all of us, and I don't know the best way to handle it anymore.
Well, I mean, it's obvious you all love each other, and it's nice to know that, this is all being done out of love, and there's no spite here. I know
I'm
that's
not
hard
leaving.
to see.
I'm staying with him. You want to leave, you can leave. I'm not going.
Well,
Why are we in therapy anyway? You already made up your mind. Why
well,
are we
I
here?
think it's good to kind of talk things out, because
Why are we here?
maybe Dad will hear something, and maybe you'll hear something that's good, and maybe Mom will come to a different decision, and if we can all talk it out instead of being angry.
I wanted us to come here exactly for that reason, so we can discuss things as a family, because nothing gets discussed at home.
Okay, then talk. Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? You're going to stay, Dad's going to get better, and then everything's going to be fine. Okay?
Yep, that's the
Problem
plan.
solved.
I agree.
You could pay me now. Yeah. Good advice, right? No?
Thanks. I like
No.
that. I like that idea.
I like that idea too, but
Okay, great. Great, we solved the problem. Good.
Dad's
It's
not,
not
going
really
to
an
drink
option at this
anymore.
point.
No. And then we'll be back to normal. Everything will be fine.
I wish it was that easy.
No?
I know the kids love their dad.
And I know that he's a loving dad. We've got to get Dad to start loving himself a little.
But Dad drinks, and I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see all of the stuff that you're saying. Like, it's not like he gets drunk and he hits us or anything like that. I mean, you guys argue, but you don't cut him any slack. You're always nagging at him. So, if I could drink, I would drink too.
Yeah, I don't want the kids to be thinking that way.
No,
We
no.
try to shelter them from our arguments, but it's not a healthy environment.
We hear everything.
Kids will hear everything as much as parents think. They see and hear things regardless, and they sense it. You know, they sense it in the womb. So, you know, the antagonism is, or the stress in the house is going to be felt by the children. So perhaps going forward, as you prepare for this week, you know, maybe you can think about how you communicate with each other. And maybe work to spend some time, have dinner together as a family, sit down, leave your stuff in the car, come into the house, maybe you could get up to make dinner. You know, and try to be a family and try to enjoy that, because maybe if there are some good times, there could be change for both of you and for the children.
That's something we could try this week. Family dinner.
You know, try it once or twice, and that would be excellent.
And if you get tired, Dad, I can help you, like with the cooking and help prepare stuff.
It sounds like it would be fun. Yeah, we could try that.
Okay, so we got a goal for next week? And you can do the dishes?
No.
What
I'll
about
help you too.
I heard you have a little problem with cleaning your room too.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a mom, I got a big brother, dad, can clean it up. Just kidding.